2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on. So the opening lineup for the Heat. We've got Jay Crowder. Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in its center. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now here's Fultz. Gordon finds Fultz. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
And it's Miami's ball. Outside Robinson. The pass to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. 6 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. Adebayo with the bucket. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer. Great size, great touch.
Dragic looking for an opening. Inside. Deflects the pass. Crowder with the steal. The putback.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Dragic. Passes to Adebayo. A baseline J. No good off the front iron.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
That one good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Ross is checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Fultz.
Nothing like combining a long frame with a willingness to out-hustle everyone on the court. That defines Kelly Olynyk.
Ross kicks to Vucevic. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Vucevic has got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Hero. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Magic, Bamba comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Ennis in for Isaac. And Miami also making a switch. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And that one drops for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic. Augustine finds Vucevic. Now here is Augustine. Tight defense on him. Ross passes to Ennis. The Magic need to get a shot off here. At the tip, and it's put back in by Vucevic. He's got 8.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Here's Hero. He kicks it to Jones. Adebayo down low. Vucevic on him. Here's Jones. Olynyk tips it back in. Olynyk's got his second basket.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Bamba, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Miami.
Well, that's an example of the patience and craftiness of Mo Bamba. Really good use of the pump fake, getting that defender to commit.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in. The Heat trail by 4. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Here's Vucevic, and the shot goes in. Vucevic has got 10.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's Hero. Carter Williams covering. Hero passes to Adebayo. Here's Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Magic lead by 2. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams. Then it's Ennis. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group start the second quarter for the Magic. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fournier is checked in for the Magic. Robinson's checked in for the Heat. Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. Magic moving the ball around. Fournier for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Fournier's got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando.
No fear, and Evan Fournier pulling the trigger from outside the arc. That range, impressive.
Dragic against Bamba. No good from Dragic.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Stolen by Robinson. And it's the Heat on the break. Olynyk with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Well, you love the way Olynyk fills the lane. He sprints up the floor, gets out in transition. Nice.
Right wing. Ennis passes to Bamba. Vucevic down low. Olynyk is covering. Vucevic with the bucket.
And they've repeatedly rolled inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league. Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Outside Dragic. Now the dish to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Right side Robinson. Shoots over Fournier. That one off the back iron and out. Magic leading by 5. In the corner, Bamba with it. to the wing right side. Vucevic dishes to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. Robinson with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Oh! That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Nice.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Oh, Vucevic in position. It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Jones is running. He feeds it to Crowder. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Carter Williams finds Fournier. Back to Carter Williams. Vucevic against Olynyk. Carter Williams, the pass to Fournier. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Heat trail by 9. Outside Dragic. Trying to end the drought, and that comes off the assist by Jones. 6 points for Goran Dragic.
On the drive, Dragic's footwork really shines. His ability to make quick moves around the defense gets him to the rim.
Another miss by Orlando. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Robinson kicks to Dragic. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And now Orlando on the break. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Vucevic. Fournier dishes to Ennis. Carter Williams against Dragic. Here's Bamba. And another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, let's remember, Mo Bamba is 7 feet tall. He is a challenge for the defense to get a good contest.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Pass to Butler. Bamba with the block. He doesn't hit that one. And so we wrap up the first half. Orlando out in front, up 8. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Nikola Vucevic on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. He was on the fringe. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. They've got Jimmy Butler, Jay Crowder out there with Adebayo. Then it's Robinson, and it's Dragic in at the point guard. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. 6-point game.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons. And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Fournier against Robinson. There's the pass to Adebayo. That one falls. Adebayo's got 8 points. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Dragic. And here we go. It's Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Butler sends it back.
Terrific anticipation. Butler reads that play, sends it back.
Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. It's Fournier on the wing, guarded by Robinson. Fournier passes to Bamba. Over Adebayo. And an air ball on that one. Way off.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Bamba with the block. And now Orlando on the break. Bamba's running, and that's going to be a travel. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Augustine. And Miami with a change here, too. Iguodala's checked in.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Miami trailing. Butler with the ball. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. For the tie, trying to get open is Adebayo. And it's Butler laying it in. Butler's got it all tied up now for the Heat. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby, make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others. And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Magic have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Clock at 6. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And, guys, they put the defense on the defensive. Oh, great ball movement there.
Gordon finds Fournier to the inside. Fultz. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Andre Iguodala.
Now think back to the 2017 draft, guys. Some were surprised to see Markelle Fultz be the first pick. And when you think back on that draft, there's certainly a lot of what-ifs.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Fournier. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
Pass to Gordon. And there it is for him. Gordon's got 8 points.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Iguodala outside. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Fournier. Butler deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Fultz finds Fournier. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Miami ahead as they end the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Here's Hero. And here's Dragic. The shot from the low post is good. Dragic has got the lead back up to 4 now for Miami.
And there's the toughness Dragic needs to show. Able to finish in the face of some very tight defense.
Augustine in the corner. Feeds it to Vucevic. Ross in the corner. Beyond the arc. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Iguodala with the bucket.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Magic trail by 6. Now here is Augustine. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. For 3, Ross. That shot is off. And the Heat going the other way now. Moving it up. Here's Hero. And there's the feed to Butler. And they pick up 2. Butler's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gordon. He feeds it to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, the post game, the jump shot, Vucevic, a capable scorer who loves taking over on the offensive end.
Here's Hero. Guarded by Augustine. Good ball movement here by Miami. Dragic the pass to Hero. They get it back. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Now just a 4-point Heat lead.
Aaron Gordon wanting the ball with the game and the balance in crucial moments. How big time is he?
Here's Hero. Guarded by Augustine. And he lays it straight in. And the Heat lead by 6.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Isaac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the size and the length of Jonathan Isaac presents a problem for the defense. This guy uses that frame to draw fouls.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. So for the Magic, Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Fournier comes in for Terrence Ross, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. The Heat also with a sub. Crowder, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And both free throws good for Isaac.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Here's Hero. Goodbye, Bamba. 1:29 left in the game. Outside, Dragic. Kicks it to Butler. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, the seasoned pro, no letting the defense impede his progress in a clutch moment. Nice.
And the pass to Crowder. Now Butler. Goodbye, Bamba. Butler against Bamba. Butler, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Vucevic. Bamba kicks to Isaac. Pass to Fournier. High post Vucevic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Fournier. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Bamba. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside Dragic. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional... All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The always busy and popular. How it's ended up.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Adebayo, Jake Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson, and it's Dragic in at the point guard. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Garland in at the point. Now here's Love. Pass to Garland. Shoots over Dragic. Sexton with it. Tries again. The putback. Drummond. It's good on the putback.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
Pass to Butler and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Now, here's Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
To the paint in transition. Here come the Cavaliers.
At his size, Andre is a scary sight running the floor, but very effective.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game. And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Garland with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now here's Dragic. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Taken away. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Sexton. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
Dragic finds Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler continues to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Porter's checked in. Here's Hero. Here's Butler. Second chance shot. And it's Dragic off the drive. Makes it off the glass.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler. Sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Love with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now here's Porter. D right on him. It's good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Heat trail by 6. Adebayo high post. Outside Butler. Back to Adebayo. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And the Heat with some changes. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jay Crowder. Derek Jones comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Iguodala in for Goran Dragic. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And the rejection by Iguodala. Outside, Jones passes it to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. Iguodala, the pass to Olynyk. The Heat need to get a shot off. Iguodala, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And there's the pass to Thompson. Here's Windler. That shot off. Good D by Jones. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. And that one drops.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Out to Nance. Takes the 3. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. Jones, the pass to Iguodala. Back to Jones. Stolen by Garland. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Feeds to Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Here's Hero. The tray. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
We see this a lot from Tyler. Instead of going all the way to the rack, he pulls up.
Garland kicks to Thompson. Here's Windler, and the rejection by Iguodala. And the shot is good. And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Cleveland leading by 3. Nance with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Iguodala. Larry Nance making his last shot. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Heat. Crowder, he's checked in for Derek Jones. Butler comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Dragic in for Hero. Now, here is Robinson. Crowder, the pass to Butler. Banked in off the glass. Butler's got 6.
That's the way Jimmy Butler takes it to the hole. Quickness, but with a lot of strength.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Love against Butler. Here's Drummond. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat trail by 4. And slam dunk by Butler.
I love that by Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Here's Dragic. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. It's Dragic with the drive. Love grabs the board.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And that one is good.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find the open man.
Now here's Butler. 8 points for him. And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Dragic. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 4. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Garland. But is Adebayo. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Jimmy Butler.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Garland, no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Butler.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
To the wing on the left. Adebayo passes to Hero. 5 on the clock. Here's Butler. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Good defense right there. But Jimmy Butler, very resourceful. Found a way.
Nance with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Here's Love. And Adebayo sends it back. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Andre Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. The Heat also with the sub. Dragic is checked in. Love outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami trailing. To the middle. Here's Crowder. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
And here's Love from the arc. And another miss by Cleveland.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Clock at 6. And they double up Butler. And that'll be Miami as it goes. And that last out of bounds violation is going to be contested. Coach's challenge has been issued here.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have Greg a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. We told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Adebayo passes to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Great D that time from Love. The Cavaliers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter, so they are 2 of 6.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Miami making a change here. Heroes checked in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
Hero passes to Butler. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Responsibility all on Jimmy Butler. He stepped up to the plate on that one.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And this is where the team is starting to rely on Andre. They need a big bucket. He provides it.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Hero. And the 3 ball is good.
Gotta like this. Tyler Hero finding a way to come up huge.
Garland dishes to Drummond. The feed to Garland. Kicks it to Sexton. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Garland, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The physicality of Jimmy Butler poses so many issues for defenders.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
And that point was a gift. I mean, it's never really smart to get teed up, but in a game that's this close, boy, that really hurts.
Sexton against Dragic. It's stolen by Adebayo. Right side, Butler. Count it!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And stolen by Butler. He kicks to Dragic. From deep. The shot misses. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. This win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown. So here's Miami's starting group. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Dragic with the basket on the assist from Crowder. Dragic has got the opening field goal of the game for the Heat.
And there's the toughness Dragic needs to show. Able to finish in the face of some very tight defense.
The shot's good from Carter.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot and can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a Splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
And LaVine comes to help. Butler from outside. Rebound collected by LaVine. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. And it's Miami with the rebound. All going up court. Crowder finds Butler. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Passes it to Carter. It's stolen by Adebayo. It's Dragic with the drive. Again, the miss by the Heat. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Markkanen passes to Porter. Bulls moving the ball around. And then Carter with the jam.
Like the vision from Porter, not just looking for his own shot, constantly looking to get it to the open man.
Dragic looking for an opening. And the layup's good off the glass. Dragic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
On the drive, Dragic's footwork really shines. His ability to make quick moves around the defense gets him to the rim.
Carter with the bucket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Back to Adebayo. The pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo with the ball. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific play.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Back to Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Such a solid athlete with nice overall quickness. When Butler gets going downhill, good luck at trying to stop him.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of this game. The free throw drops for Butler.
Now, look, we all know Butler wants to win. He knows he's in the prime years of his career, and he's hungry for titles.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And a new group in for the Heat. Olynyk is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Derek Jones comes in for Jay Crowder. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Goran Dragic. And it's Tyler Hero in for Duncan Robinson. Outside Butler. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, you got to admire Butler's toughness. I mean, he's always ready to take on the defense and score on it.
Here's Cornette. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Butler on the wing. Pass to Hero. A three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Floats it up for Young. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. The Bulls have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. The kick out to Young. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. That one, no good.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
And Jones slams it home.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Dunn passes to Cornette. Back to Dunn. With a floater. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first free throw of the game.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
There's no question Dunn is a great athlete, but he must first work on his shooting as well as his passing.
And so it's Wendell Carter making highlights, guys, for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
Young out there with Valentine. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Cornette in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And he gets it to go. Olynyk got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Heat.
Gifted score around the rim. Olynyk can finish over either shoulder, and he's got great touch.
Here's Cornette. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Here's Hero. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Thaddeus Young. The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one misses. And Miami making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities, and those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Markkanen, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Porter comes in for Young, and it's White in for Chris Dunn. Crowder, the pass to Adebayo. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for Shaquille Harrison. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. And it's White missing. The Heat shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
And some controversy last season. Oh, wow!
Nice. Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Pass to Iguodala. Dragic against White. Dragic against the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Dragic, the pass to Robinson. Back to Dragic. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
And Robinson throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Bean passes to Carter. To the paint. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Levine against Robinson. Passes it to Adebayo. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Adebayo's got 7 now in this quarter.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Here's Levine. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Andre Iguodala.
That's just a real concentration from Levine. Accepting the hit and finding a way to work through it.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Zedaransky subbed in for White. Butler attacking. Here's Adebayo. On the wing, Jones. Heat moving the ball around. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Levine. Some solid defense from Butler.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Chicago. Olynyk, he's checked in for the Heat. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Butler. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Cornett. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cornett's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Butler goes in. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist by Butler. Olynyk's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat. 9 seconds left here in the second. Here's Zedaransky. Here's Cornett. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And so it's the Miami Heat bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Some good moments from both teams. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of that.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Robinson is out there with Dragic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Adebayo in at the center position.
And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
Dragic against White. Now here's Dragic. He's got 8. Robinson drives in. Here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Adebayo's got 13.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I can see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Markkanen passes to Carter. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 12.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
Here's Butler, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Chicago making some changes. Valentine's checked in for Levine, and Chris Dunn subbed in for White. You know, winning that championship as you did, great for UNLV. Many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Dunn attacking Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The big body inside, I mean, Carter Jr. uses his physical advantage as well to pick up fouls.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Miami. Iguodala comes in for Robinson. Carter hits them both. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The Heat leading by 3. Dragic kicks to Iguodala. Back to Dragic. Adebayo. The shot comes out. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. There's the lob to Carter. Butler with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate, and that feed was phenomenal.
Dunn passes to Porter. Dragic against Dunn. And it's Carter missing. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. It's good. Now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
Well, that's what I would say about Iguodala's game. Relentless.
Dunn against Dragic. Dunn passes to Carter. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Carter's got 18 points in the game.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
And it's sent back by Carter.
You got to like seeing this from Carter Jr., using his intimidating wingspan to wipe away the shot.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Young's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And Zedaransky subbed in for Dunn. The Heat also changing it up. Jones checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Tyler Hero in for Goran Dragic.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Zedaransky finds Carter. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bulls making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Miami leading by 7. Nunn looking around. Now the pass to Hero. Good defensive work there by Young.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Floats it up for Young. Olynyk with the steal. Adebayo with the elbow. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Adebayo's got the lead up to 9 now for Miami.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Hero, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Jones, and it's the Heat on the break. And Adebayo throws it down.
The movement of Adebayo is key here. Get the defender on his back foot. Even if there's contact, you still have the advantage.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back to the action after this word. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got White. Also, Thomas Zedaransky out there. Young is out there with Levine, and it's Hutchinson in at the power forward position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Adebayo passes to Jones. Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Bulls trail by 9. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Levine, good.
Oh, looking calm and composed in the paint. Levine is superb at capitalizing from these spots.
Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Levine passes to Young, and yes, it's good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Passes it to Hero. Lays it up off the glass. Hero's got the lead back up to 9 now for Miami.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
The pass to White. On the wing, Levine, defended by Jones. Second shot opportunity. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Adebayo. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Rejected by Young. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. White's running, and Levine throws it down.
Oh, what a wonderful dunker. Give Levine any opportunity to flush it home. He won't pass it up.
Here's Hero. Satoransky covering. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. 7-point differential. Jones in the post, defended by Young. White against Robinson. Pass to Crowder. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hero. And he banks in the layup. Hero's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And White kicks to Levine. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8.
You know, back in 2017, Zach LaVine tore his ACL, ended a promising season with Minnesota. That offseason, while rehabbing, LaVine was traded to the Bulls, but he used both events to fuel his career.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Young. Lowry Marketing comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Satoransky. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Wow, Butler letting it all hang out. This is why he's an all-star caliber player.
White dishes to Carter. Here's Porter. Buries it down low.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
The Heat leading by 7. Robinson kicks to Butler. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And he makes good on the layup.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Thien passes to White, and he gets the bucket.
There's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White, not fazed by that contact on the shot.
Dragic against White. Pass to Robinson. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Levine.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough. Oozing with confidence right now. You got to love seeing Levine capitalize in the clutch.
Robinson dishes to Dragic. Over Porter. And too long on the shot. And so it's Miami winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For great.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Heat taking on the Magic. For the Miami Heat, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K.
Hey, Kevin,
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for the Heat, they've got Dragic, Jay Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Robinson in at the 2 guard.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Gordon finds Vucevic. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there. And Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a very good interior defender. The way he moves his feet, and because he's so physical, he's a presence down there.
First one falls for him. And Brent Story has it in his draft workouts. The Heat ram Adebayo to exhaustion, then put him to the test guarding wing players.
Yeah, they looked at him and said, in effect, you must not know who I am and the kind of work that I've done. He's got that kind of edge, and that's the thing that this Heat culture is always looking for. Shoots.
That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Here's Miami now. Up and in on the layup. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Fultz looking around. Back to Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. Fultz dishes to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Passes to Fultz. Back to Fournier. Here's Vucevic. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Dragic against Fultz. Outside Dragic. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Now here's Fultz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. A second chance effort, and Vucevic with the layup. And here's Dragic. Butler dishes to Dragic. Fultz against Butler. Outside Robinson. Shoots over Fournier. Robinson misses. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. There's the lob to Fournier. They now take the lead.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Dragic kicks to Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler not going to back down in that situation, just inviting some contact.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw. And a new group in for the Heat. Olynyk, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Derek Jones comes in for Crowder. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Goran Dragic. And Hero subbed in for Robinson. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Ross passes to Ennis. Back to Ross. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Here's Jones. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for the Orlando Magic. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Derek Jones is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Hero into the shooting guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Offline with his 3. Orlando leading.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
Pass to Ennis. Bamba against Olynyk. Outside Gordon. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Goran Dragic is checked in for the Heat. Throws it up high, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Dragic has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Heat. Orlando trailing here. Carter Williams with it. Here's Augustine. And the pass to Ross. 6 to shoot. Goes up to the stripe. The offensive rebound. Ennis. Excellent D here by Iguodala.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Heat moving the ball around. Dragic finds Jones. Here's Olynyk, covered by Bamba. Olynyk inside. He's against Bamba. Olynyk can't hit. Augustine dishes to Ross. Pass to Augustine. Back to Ross. Augustine with it. Bamba in the high post. He's against Olynyk, and the officials call a traveling violation. A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and Jay Crowder's subbed in for Jones. Then for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for James Ennis, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Augustine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Rig, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. The Magic have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Fultz, he's checked in for Michael Carter-Williams.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Robinson misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And finished off by Fultz.
Oh, and this is why so many people are high on Fultz. That wasn't a petty. That wasn't a mani. That was a facial.
Robinson drives in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. 1:30 left now here in the second. Dragic against Fultz. He kicks it to Fournier. Back to Fultz. Off target from 3-point range. He'd have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Robinson for 3. Drills it from outside. Robinson's got the lead up to 2 now for Miami.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Vucevic down low. He's guarded by Adebayo.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Pass to Adebayo. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. It's stolen by Fultz. Fournier with the ball. Robinson picks him up. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Fournier against Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? Nikola Vucevic on fire in the first half. He had 12 points and 2 rebounds. And a little redemption for him tonight in their previous... Thanks for joining.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at it.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And the Magic shooting about 59% from the floor offensively.
Oh, yikes! Look out below. How about that finish? Whew. Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Dragic looking it over. Pass to Robinson. Kicks to Butler. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Adebayo. Robinson dishes to Dragic. Robinson passes to Adebayo. 2 points. That one goes. Adebayo's got 8 points.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Fultz, the bounce pass. Back to Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Isaac passes to Fournier. With the putback. And the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Miami with the ball. Crowder kicks to Butler. Back to Crowder. Vucevic against Robinson. It's Crowder on the wing. Unloads. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
And with a name like Duncan Robinson, you wonder, were his parents Spurs fans?
Good call, GA, but I don't think so. He was born in 1994. That's a few years before Tim Duncan joined the Spurs alongside the Admiral. Good NBA name, though.
It's stolen by Fultz. Fournier with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Stolen by Robinson. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Adebayo. And it's sent back by Isaac.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. 6 on the shot clock. Miami again turning it over. And a new group in for the Heat. Olenicki's checked in for Adebayo. Derek Jones comes in for Jay Crowder. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Robinson. And Hero subbed in for Goran Dragic. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Lob pass to Gordon. Here's Bamba. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Heat trail by 6. Now the feed to Jones. Now the pass to Iguodala. Back to Butler. Down low. And Iguodala with the basket. The assist by Butler. Iguodala's got his first 2 points.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Magic have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And so he hits the technical free throw. And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. Pass to Bamba. Here is Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Here's Gordon. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Gordon's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando. Here's Hero. Running by Augustine. Iguodala against Carter Williams. Three-pointer. Hero, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Augustine, that's good. And now a 9-point Magic lead.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Passes it to Hero. Back to Iguodala. Outside, Jones. Here's Hero. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Jones, Hero out there with Iguodala. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Olynyk in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. Pass to Hero. This one for three. They get the rebound.
Yeah, Olynyk on the inside, just staying active and hitting the glass hard.
Magic leading by 7. Ennis taking his time here. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And some changes here for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Crowder comes in for Jones. And it's Dragic in for Tyler Hero. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Ross dishes to Vucevic. Feeds it to Fultz. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Magic lead by 8.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Iguodala, the pass to Dragic. Iguodala kicks to Butler. Inside, it's stolen by Vucevic. Isaac right side. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And the rejection by Iguodala.
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
Adebayo kicks to Iguodala. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. That shot off the mark. Gordon with the defensive effort.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Isaac with the steal. Here's Fultz. Here's Vucevic. Back to Gordon. Another shot. Got a piece of it. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Now Ross lets it go from deep. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Other pass it to Crowder. That free throw, no good. Robinson's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And he sinks the second. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Fournier the bounce pass. Fultz the pass to Bamba. Back to Fultz. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Heat trail by 7. .146 left in the fourth quarter. Dragic kicks to Robinson. And stolen by Fournier. To the inside. Bamba. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Bamba's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Dragic left side. The pass to Adebayo. Butler against Vucevic. 3 on the clock. Deep 2 from Robinson. Misses off the right iron. Magic leading by 9. Outside Fournier. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. And Miami the other way now. Robinson against Fournier. Outside Crowder. Out to the right wing. There's Dragic with the 3. Adebayo on the follow.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Fultz kicks to a 1-2. It's Fournier on the wing. Vucevic the pass to Fournier. It's stolen by Adebayo.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss? And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
For 3, Fournier. Rebound by Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Jumps up. Yes!
Love it when the big guy like Adebayo is out there making it happen in the fast break.
No good. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for the Heat, Jay Crowder out there with Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson. And it's Dragic in at the point. Now here's Love. Feeds to Drummond. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers. Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
Now here's Butler. The dish to Crowder. Back to Butler. And stolen by Drummond. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And it's Dragic off the drive and stolen by Sexton. They're running. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him.
Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. From deep. That one doesn't go. And Miami the other way now. Here's Butler. And the layup falls. Butler's got 6 points.
An absolute menace in transition. Jimmy Butler puts it home.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. For 3, Love. Gets a hand on it. And Drummond is right there.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Garland has it in the corner. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Love. The 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. In transition, here comes Miami. Robinson leading the charge. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You can hear the impact that dunk just had on this arena. Butler making his presence felt.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Olynyk.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 4. And it's good for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Dragic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Dragic against Nance. Sexton on the wing. Outside, Porter. Here's Windler. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Outside, Porter. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Hero, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Miami. Sexton dishes to Porter. Nance in the post. He's against Olynyk.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection. At 7 feet, that length comes in handy.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
There's the three. Offensive rebound, Heat. 5 seconds left to play in the first. It's stolen by Adebayo. That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more NBA action on. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the three. Here's Iguodala. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Thompson passes to Garland. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Heat. Iguodala with it. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Iguodala's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Out to the right wing. Here's Windler. Up again. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Fires for 3. He can't hit that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
And Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
The wide open look here for Garland. And he's good on the 3 ball. Garland's got 5.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Iguodala, the pass to Olynyk. Back to Iguodala. Pass to Olynyk. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Hero. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
To the paint. Nance passes to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Now, here's Garland. He's got 5. Here's Crowder. Nance with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul, and a new group in for the Heat. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Jimmy Butler comes in for Derek Jones. Robinson's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Dragic in for Hero. And Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Butler lays it up and banks it in. He's got 10.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Crowder with the steal. Butler goes in. Adebayo passes to Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. He shoots again. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And stolen by Butler. The kick out to Dragic. Down low, it's tipped and stolen by Sexton. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing. You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Miami leading by 5 up the floor. Stolen by Garland. Here's the break. Here's Drummond. Yes, that goes in. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Good. And the Heat lead by 5.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Butler goes in, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, Jimmy Butler so crafty at using his body to get into the lane. How pretty is that?
Here's Sexton over in the corner. Osman. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Tristan, how do you evaluate yourself and the
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Pro. Big-time play throughout the first half for Jimmy Butler. He had 16 points and 1 steal. He's been... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Jay Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Robinson in at the 2. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Robinson against Sexton. Robinson drives in, and the dunk by Robinson.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler is a problem for this defense. Right now, they've got nothing for him. Go ahead, GB. Do some work.
Here's Garland. And the three off target.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Adebayo kicks to Dragic. Robinson down low. Heat moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Crowder finds Robinson. And slam dunk by Butler.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Osman. Drummond, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 14.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Right side, Butler. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Heat lead by 5.
Well, this is why Butler has become a real threat on the offensive end. Yes, he's a great scorer, but he is equally capable and adept at finding the open guy. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And the shot goes in. Crowder's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Love from the arc. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Adebayo.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Out left to the wing. Osman. His three-pointers off the mark.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And a new group in for the Heat. Olynyk, he's checked in for Adebayo. Derek Jones comes in for Crowder. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Tyler Hero in for Robinson.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Dragic with a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Back to Drummond. And there's the pass to Porter. There's the feed to Thompson. Over Olynyk. The kick out to Porter. Passes it to Windler. No good with the triple. The Heat leading by 4. Here's Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
Don't you just love how Olynyk shares the basketball? He uses his height to see over defenders.
Over to the wing. There's the triple. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And another miss by Cleveland.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Nance. Keeps it alive, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 8 points.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Fires from deep. Hero, no good. Olynyk with the steal. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Pass to Hero. Back to Iguodala. Here's Hero. Good D by Thompson. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Cavaliers trail by 6. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot.
Wow, Larry Nance Jr. in a catch-and-shoot situation. That's not easy to guard.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And the Nance slams it in.
Boy, Larry Nance Jr.'s athleticism is insane. The former dunk contest winner looking special.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Dragic kicks to Iguodala. Here's Hero. Clock at 6. Ripped away. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. The game now all time.
Boy, the speed in the open floor of Darius Garland, and how about the decision-making? So impressive.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The first one falls. A different look for Miami. Crowder, he's checked in for Derek Jones. Butler comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Goran Dragic. Love against Crowder. The open look here for Sexton. A miss that time would have put him up. And Miami shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And it's Butler missing. And Love's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 2-point game. Sexton's shot is good.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Outside Robinson. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Love. And here we go. Cavaliers running again. Porter passes to Garland. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
A different look now for Cleveland. Drummond comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Cedi Osman in for Porter. Butler deciding where to go with it. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. It's Crowder on the wing. Robinson kicks to Crowder. Here's Butler. Lays it up off the glass. Butler's got the game tied up here for Miami.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
The second chance effort. Drummond finds Love. Here's Osman. The putback. It's good on the putback. Drummond's got the lead up to 2 now for Cleveland.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The pass to Hero. And he jams it with authority.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession, just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Back to Robinson. Passes to Hero. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Hero's got 9 points now in just the second half. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
And Drummond is right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
And the shot goes down.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Love with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range.
Just a huge basket from Kevin Love. Stepped up right when they needed him to.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Butler, no good. And that's an intentional foul. Goran Dragic is checked in for Robinson. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Dragic. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. He kicks to Butler. It counts.
Big time bucket by Jimmy Butler. Boy, I'm not sure they've got an answer for him right now, Kev.
And here are the Cavaliers now. The lead is 2.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hero. Fires it up. Oh, off target. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Miami, Robinson is out there with Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Butler in at the 3. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Levine can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
And Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
Adebayo drives in, and it's blocked.
And for Markkanen, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Now here's Butler. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Kicks it out to Markkanen. To the middle. Here's Carter. Goes back up. And the layup's good off the glass.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Knocked away. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. And it's the Heat with the ball. Butler from outside.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
Levine with... Oh! Wow!
He went high.
That was nice.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Now, here is Robinson. Back to Butler. Shoots the 3. They get it back. That shot, no good. The Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Out to Carter. On the wing, Porter. Back to Carter. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
Outside Robinson. On the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Catching up on the changes with Miami. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jay Crowder. Iguodala comes in for Butler. And it's Tyler Hero in for Robinson.
He's an offensive-minded guard with limitless scoring potential. I think Tyler Hero will be a household name soon enough.
Jones checked in for Adebayo.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Dunn passes to Cornette. Olynyk with it. Now guarded by Dunn. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. To the inside. And Cornette gets it to go.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Dragic looking for an opening. Pass to Iguodala. Here's Hero. Drains the three-pointer. Hero's got 7 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Out to the right wing. Down against Dragic. Done shot's good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Hero. But they get it back. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Hutchison. Oh, offensive interference. Chicago making some changes. Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison, and it's Harrison in for Dunn. Miami's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. There's the pass to Hero. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Pass to Cornette, the 11-footer. Rebound by Olynyk.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
It's stolen by Dragic. Here's Iguodala, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Here's White, and White with the stuff.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And we'll be right back after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Young is out there with Valentine. Then it's White, and it's Harrison in at the 2.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
It's tipped and stolen by White. In transition, here come the Bulls. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Levine. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Outside, Robinson. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Robinson for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Robinson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat. Here's Harrison, guarded by Robinson.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Butler. The Bulls getting the bucket. Robinson passes to Adebayo. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off target with his 3. For Chicago, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And the jam by Levine.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Miami's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. The Bulls also changing it up. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Satoransky comes in for Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Shaquille Harrison. And Markkanen on the follow. Markkanen's got his first points in this one.
Putting his size to great use. When Markkanen is assertive on the boards, good things happen.
Butler against Dunn. And that one, good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's Satoransky. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior. A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Out to the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I like Satoransky's determination. Refuses to let the foul stop the shot.
Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jay Crowder. Derek Jones comes in for Butler. And it's Iguodala in for Robinson. Then for the Bulls, Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Markkanen. And it's Valentine in for Porter.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Here's Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Chicago. Both free throws good from Thaddeus Young.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Here's Hero, and he dunks it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now done. 12 seconds left in the first half. Misses the layup.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They never put themselves in too much. And that's a wrap.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Heat. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Miami, they've got Jimmy Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Dragic, and it's Robinson in at the 2. Thien passes to White. Here is Carter. Outside, Porter. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got the lead up to 5 now for Miami.
If you're defending Jimmy Butler, you got to hit him harder than that.
Robinson against Levine. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. The kick out to Porter. Crowder with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. And slam dunk by Butler.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
White against Dragic. Will it go? Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from White.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside, Robinson. Passes it to Crowder. Here's Adebayo. Guarded by Porter. And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And White slams it in.
Off the turnover, not just a good on-ball defender. Porter will also gamble and pick up steals for you.
Robinson misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Pass to Crowder, right wing. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Crowder. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Levine. The shot missing. And Miami the other way now. Here's Butler. Porter pulls it in. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Robinson. Harrison's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for Kobe White.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
There's the lob to Carter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The length of Carter helping him there. A prime-time threat to finish off alley-oops.
Iguodala kicks to Dragic. Butler on the wing. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Up in his playmaking skills. When Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Iguodala outside. The pass to Dragic. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Thien passes to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Six to shoot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now it's only a 5-point Heat lead
With the defenses trying to take away the 3-ball, Porter understands that the mid-range area is open to him. He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Right back at... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. Dunn is out there with Valentine. Then it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The kick out to Young. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Here's Dragic. Pass to Hero. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Cornette. Bulls trail by 7. Passes to Hutchison. And the layup is good.
It's not rocket science. At some point, the defense has to show more urgency getting back in transition.
Hero passes to Olynyk. The kick out to Dragic. Here's Hero. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Heat lead by 8.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Done outside. Over Dragic. Dunn misses. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Thaddeus Young. And that one falls for Jones. And Miami making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Lowry Marketing comes in for Luke Cornette. And it's White in for Valentine. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls, trailing by 10. And it's Dunn penetrating. It's stolen by Jones. And they're on the break. Here's Olynyk. That one drops for him. Olynyk's got the lead up to 12 now for Miami.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Markkanen kicks to Dunn. To the left wing. Outside, White. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Young's shot is off. Miami leading by 12. Kicks it out to Jones. In the corner, it's Robinson. Chicago grabs the miss. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. White's running. There's the lob to Markkanen. And that one is off.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And stolen by White. And White slams it in.
Kobe White, with the impressive ball handling skills, lets him drive it right in there.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Dragic. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Dunn. The shot, no good. Dragic with some nice D. Jones drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Here's White. done outside. Dishes it to Markkanen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
If Markkanen can do this, play a little bully ball from time to time, watch out.
And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Jay Crowder comes in for Jones. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Hero. The Bulls also changing it up. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Young. Porter comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Levine subbed in for Chris Dunn. Out to the right wing. Porter with the steal. Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone. And Markkanen throws it down.
Not only can you count on Markkanen to give you points, he can do it when it matters most.
Robinson, the shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Heat lead by 8.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Bean passes to White. And Adebayo sends it back.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, Bam sent that shot away.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Adebayo. Levine against Butler. Crowder feeling it out a bit. He kicks it to Dragic. Now here's Butler. Back to Dragic. Shoots over White. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Doesn't get the full court heave to fall. And so it's the Heat winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first...
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.